changed my life. I was in the trap OG, serving out white. Think about it day to day, day and night. Last night I had a drink, and it felt so right. In the trap was serving fiends. But work on triple B. Big 40, yeah, my G.
Thanks for having me, bro. Yes, sir. Yo. Hip Hop Beats Hoops.
Welcome to another episode of Hip Hop Hoops. I am your host, Anthony Iguodaro. Listen, today we are live on location at Royal Crown at 5-Star League, the hottest league in the city. I got my co-host with me. Woods is in the building.
What up? Let's go.
Listen, man. We got Juevol Myles in the building, man. The owner, CEO of 5-Star League.
Organizer.
Listen, I appreciate you for letting us come through, man. This is a blessing, brother. We appreciate you.
Guys, man.
Halftime right now, man. It's a close game, coach.
Very, very. I know you're coaching.
Yep.
I know, you're very intense. I can see you.
Yep,
You know, I know you want to be out there, brother.
Exactly.
I just want to get quick. Take us through your basketball journey quickly, man, for the people who don't know you.
Man, quickly. Back-to-back offseason champions at Pickering High.
Problem child.
Went on to JUCO, where I transferred into Kansas State. Preseason, we're number 3 in the whole country.
Problem child.
Transferred to the University of South Dakota. Played well there. Played pro for 4 years. Had a baby. Got a wife. Came back home and I'm like, basketball is me.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm gonna coach for sure, and then I have to make something for my fellow peers that come back from overseas. And guys just who are in the city that want to play, have a family atmosphere,
right?
And you just gotta go from there.
So, what made you start this 5-Star League, though?
Man, this 5-Star League.
I know, especially with it being so competitive. You got the Brody League.
Yeah, you got a lot of leagues out here.
You got Mega City.
Yep.
So what made you start it knowing the competition was so crazy, man?
To be honest, I knew, and I don't want to sound like that guy, but I know that I could play basketball back in the day.
Fact.
So I have my friends.
You were a problem child. You were definitely a problem
that
child.
are hoopers that are overseas coming to play in the summer league. If the pros aren't gonna be playing in the NBL or the CBL in the summer, they're here.
Right,
so that's why I'm like, I want a space where guys can basically come here, get some tape, and who knows, they might bring a tape to a coach or somebody, and I try to go up there, right?
Right.
I have like 3 guys that's played in this season that signed a contract for the summertime. So
let's go.
That's why I actually started this league.
Okay. Do you want to expand with this league? Are you going to take it further with women's league maybe?
Man.
Youth league?
Man.
What's the end result, man, for 5-Star League, man?
I want to bring it in to the women's and the youth. I have 3 daughters.
Yes.
So that's my motivation right now, man. So the women's one is in the works. I know Hoops Queens has her stuff going on in the summertime.
Shout out Keesa K.
But I'm going on throughout the whole year. I want to do a women's one and definitely a youth one in the summertime as well, man.
You got to get Yace in there, man. When you're ready, you let me know. I got my Yace squad covered.
You know what it is.
Yes, sir.
Listen, brother, we appreciate you, man, for coming through, man.
Coming through, man.
Allowing us to have a platform and using your platform to help us build our stuff as well, man. So it's all love, brother. We appreciate you, man.
Guys,
all love.
to the fullest,
and
man.
I know you're coaching right now.
Yeah.
We
Go
hope
get
you guys
this win, man.
We hope
Go
you
get
guys
this
win,
chip,
man.
man.
We hope
Go
you
get
guys
this
win.
chip.
Listen,
and we'll talk
I
to you
need this
after.
dub.
I see the
We'll talk to you
bottles
after.
coming in with the trophy.
You know what it is.
Can I
Party
get a
time.
shot? Party time? Good luck, coach. Good luck.
All right, coach.
Here are some clips from the 5-Star League championship game.
Listen, man, we are live on location at Royal Crown right now,
Man,
baby.
It's a
You
vibe,
know what I mean?
man.
It's a vibe
in here, man.
You know, the championship game, or the
Yup.
5-star league, one of the hottest leagues in the city, man.
Yup.
We got 5-star and Crime Mob.
Yep. Who
Yeah.
you got? Who you got?
Listen, I'm going with 5-star, man.
Yo, man, I'm
5-star looks
I'm
nice,
liking
man.
that Crime Mob right now,
Yeah.
man. Shout out Chevy Brown, man. That's
Yes,
my
sir.
young boy right
Shout out
there,
Chevy, man. That's my boy right
Come on,
there.
man. You know how that goes.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
But listen, man, we gonna get into it, man, with the Monday Madness.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? This is
Yeah.
something different for us, man.
Something different,
But
man.
I'm loving the vibe.
We're the
I'm loving
culture,
the
man.
vibe.
It's part of the culture, man.
Yes.
We part of the culture. Let's
Yes,
do it.
let's
do
go.
it.
Listen, man. In news, we had some crazy news. I don't know if I want to call it crazy.
Yeah.
But we had Phil Jackson in the news recently.
The Zen Master's back,
the
man.
Zen Master, where he rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. A lot of those bronze.
He didn't rub Jeannie Buss the wrong way though.
No.
Still got that plug.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Listen, I gotta take a sip.
Take
of
a
that
sip
one
off
right
of
there.
that one. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
But
Jeannie
yo-
Buss shout you out. My bad, baby. You know it's all love. It's
But
all
yeah,
love.
he was in the news and he made a statement saying that he wanted to trade LeBron James and build around Russell Westbrook. When I say when he said that, the media
Right.
was on
Went
fire.
berserk. Went
They went
berserk.
crazy.
They took it personal.
Yes.
I felt that they took it
Because
super personal.
because that was one of the things that they used to use with Jordan. They used to say, well, you know, Jordan had Phil Jackson.
Right.
As soon as he said that about Bron,
Right.
he's garbage now.
Yeah.
He ain't no good no more. You know, what does he know about basketball? He sucks. And
Right.
okay, well, I guess we can't use that anymore to put the feather in the cap for LeBron.
Nope, it ain't gonna happen.
What are your thoughts with that, with this statement?
My thoughts is, you know, remember when Phil Jackson referred LeBron's entourage as a posse?
Yes.
You know what I
yes,
mean? I think that
Yes.
since that statement, it's been a rocky relationship, if there is a relationship
But
between LeBron and Phil.
where did it go wrong between those two? I don't know.
You know what?
Was it from that statement?
I feel like it was from that statement, but at the same time, I feel like Phil is a Michael Jordan type guy,
Yeah.
and he just doesn't.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that posse
he-
statement. Though.
I didn't like the posse statement at all, but
that
I
was
just feel
whack.
like, you know, it's either your team Jordan or your team LeBron in certain people's eyes.
Right.
And Phil is definitely a team Jordan type guy.
Fact.
And
Well,
he
won
sees-
6 chips with
You
him.
feel me? So he sees a lot of the flaws in his game, and I'm not taking it personal. I mean, LeBron's going in year 20
Yeah.
next year.
Next year, you're
Come
20.
on, man. Like, you know, I believe Stephen A. Smith brought it up. Like, yo, LeBron has the most trade value for that squad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the Lakers need to do something. You know what I mean? If they're gonna run it back, it's gonna be super tough. It's gonna be
tough.
super tough.
Because we can't rely on AD's health.
Right.
We've been saying it for years.
Right.
That once AD gets healthy, he's never healthy.
Never.
Let's just be honest.
It's tough.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And Westbrook is who he is. So
Right.
do you trade LeBron and try to get some young, nice pieces and just rebuild?
And rebuild. And then even so, like, I seen something where they were talking about Sam Presti.
Sam Presti.
Like, maybe stop for the Lakers to stop going in-house internally
Yeah.
to find staff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
Stop hiring your friends, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Friends in business, it just doesn't. Family business, friends business. Sometimes it's very sticky.
It is.
You know what I mean? So like,
I
Sam
agree.
Presti's out there. If you guys have the LA dollars, send it his way. He knows what he's doing. You guys damn near ran Jerry West out the building.
Yep.
I don't know why he did that.
I have no
Ever
clue.
since they ran Jerry West and he went to the Clippers, look what he did for the Clippers.
He's been building some stuff over there.
So, you know, I'm not dissing the Rambis family, and I'm not dissing.
Come on, man.
I'm not dissing nobody.
They gotta go.
I'm just saying, like, come on, guys.
They gotta
This is
go.
the business. You know what I mean? And to make the right business move, I think maybe LeBron has to go, man. He carries the most weight,
He does.
and you can get a lot for him.
I agree, man. I agree. Moving along with the MVP.
Yes.
They put it out there a few days ago. Joker. He
Yeah.
went back-to-back MVP.
Back to back, man.
What are your thoughts? You predicted this, right?
I
Joker?
kind of predicted it. I was like, yo, you know what? I felt like he deserved it. At the same time, obviously, he's getting the most touches. His guys are out.
Right.
So everything's going to run through him. You know what I mean? But that's just how the league is. Like,
Yeah.
you run it through your superstars. And his numbers were higher than Giannis, higher than Embiid in regards to a good chunk of the categories. You know what I
So
mean?
he averaged more rebounds. He averaged
More assists. I think field goal percentage was good, twos
I
and
believe
threes.
so.
You know, so like, I wish Embiid would have got it just because, like, he showed me in this playoffs run, he was a soldier, man.
I'm just looking at things as where Embiid he led the league in scoring at almost 31 a game, pretty much. He averaged 12 rebounds.
Yes.
You know, 1.5. If you want to round it off, 2 blocks. My God, people are getting at me in the comments when I said 2 blocks.
It's 2 blocks, man. Give it to him, man. Round
Okay,
that.
and we just saw the fact that Embiid can control the game on the defensive end the way Jokic can.
Right.
And I know the analytics say different, but I've seen
The
Jokic.
eye test.
And Jokic is not a defensive player.
No.
He's never been a defensive player.
You can attack him.
And I just look at if you lead the league in scoring, you're the best offensive player in the league.
Right.
And you're the best defensive player, or one of the best defensive players in the league.
Right.
How could you not? We saw it in the playoffs where Embiid was not playing 2 games. Miami was going to the basket at will.
At will.
He came back. They won 2 games straight. He was rusty. He was out of rhythm. He had a fractured orbital and, you know, a ligament in his thumb.
Yeah,
but he was able to still control the whole game through defense, altering shots, all kind of different things.
Right.
So that's where I give Embiid the edge. But they both had fantastic seasons,
Great
man.
season. It was a great look for the centers.
Yeah.
The centers the bigs and the centers have been dominating the league last couple of years.
Yep.
The international players have been dominating the league.
Yep.
It's great for Canada. It's great for all international ballers going to the NBA. My question is, American ballers, man, what's good? What's good, man? Y'all got to step it up, man. Got to get off that high horse and start putting back in that work.
I seen a team where they had Luka, they had Embiid, they had Giannis, and they had Joker, and I believe they had Gobert.
Yeah.
And they said, put a team, USA team that could beat this team.
Holy
And I don't think anybody could beat that
I don't
team.
think so.
I'm just sorry. You could put the KDs, you could put the LeBrons, you can
It
put
ain't gonna work.
whoever.
Nah,
It's
man.
not going to beat that
It ain't
team.
gonna work, man. It ain't gonna work.
Not at all.
Nah.
Defensive player of the year.
I think they got it right, man.
They got it right?
I think they
Well,
got
Marcus
it right.
Smart?
Marcus Smart, man.
I
He slops a lot, but if you look at the
man.
numbers, you know what I mean?
That's what kills me about this guy. He flops so much.
He does.
You know, I'm watching the game yesterday. Giannis, he's guarding Giannis, which I'm not sure why they had that matchup, but they've been using that matchup.
Right.
Because I guess he can get under him, and he can't really move him. But he flopped so bad, and Giannis just dunked the ball so hard, and I'm just like, listen, why do you don't know if he's faking or if it's real, especially even when he gets hurt. You just don't know if it's real or not because he's always faking.
Nah, real talk. I think it was game 1, Bucks and Celtics, and he flopped on Giannis at Boston, and I think he landed wrong.
Right.
Till he pulled that. It looked like he pulled the hammy. And you know, back home, the elders in Jamaica would always say, "Yerechia, Yerechia." You know what I mean? I was like, you got it. Stop flopping. But I say that to say, like, his perimeter defense is on point. He's a pit bull on the ball.
It is, yep.
You know what I mean? He's one of the reasons why, after the All-Star break, the Celtics just went on a tear. He deserved it, man. I got to give it to him, man. I mean,
I'm not mad at it. Drew Holiday is showing me stuff,
Ooh.
but I seen a block that Drew Holiday did in the game, the game before Game 6.
I think Game 5.
At Game 5, it was like he took it personal.
He took it personal.
Because I think that's when they released it not too long ago. Before then, that Game 5. But I'm not mad at it. Bridges was my pick originally because Bridges, he plays every single game. He didn't miss any games this year. He hasn't missed a game in a while. He's always guarding the toughest player. Right now, he's going through hell.
He's getting cooked. Luka's cooking him.
Luka gonna cook
He's going to cook anybody still. But
you know what I mean?
I feel it for
But
Bridges.
he has to pick up that assignment every game.
Yeah.
And it's tough, and he hasn't missed no games. So that was my original pick, was Bridges. But I'm not mad with Marcus Smart.
Bridges, Gobert, Smart. If any of them would have got it, I would have been cool with it.
Right.
So, Smart, shout out because like, if you look how the league is going right now, man, like, god dang, it's moving like it's transitioning towards longer players.
Right.
Taller and longer players, right? And Smart is holding it down for 6'2" and under.
I give it to him.
You know what I mean?
It's been a while since a guard has gotten it, I believe.
Right.
There's only a few guards that actually got the award. So,
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. So, shout
I'm
you
not mad
out,
at him.
D Smart. Even though you're in the Atlantic and I'm strictly Raptors, I don't rock with any other team in the Atlantic, but I got to give it to you though, definitely.
So we gonna move along, man. The coach of the year. Coach of the year, Monty Williams.
Yes.
Got coach of the year. What are your
Definitely
thoughts
deserved.
on that?
Well deserved. He should have got it last year.
That's what I was saying.
Should have got it last year.
I think that last year he should have got it. So I think he got it this year. I
Right.
don't even think this was his best years of coaching
It
this
wasn't.
year.
It wasn't.
I think last year was.
It was an
and they
IOU.
and they just gave it to him this year. So
the
I'm not
Memphis
mad at
coach.
it.
The Memphis coach definitely.
Yes, the Memphis coach deserved it.
And Spoelstra, like,
Spoelstra been doing a hell of a job. I'll give it to Spoelstra.
and he's been underrated, man. He's in the Eastern Conference Finals, and no one's talking about it.
I know, man. I know. He's been doing his thing, man. He has his players really prepared.
Yes.
So I give it to him, man. I definitely give it to him. Coach of the year.
Yes.
So most improved with Ja. I have an
Ja.
issue with this.
I don't.
Cause I just think like if you qualify for like MVP,
Right.
we shouldn't be bringing you in most improved.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if Ja didn't get hurt for that while, he would have been in contentions of most improved. MVP.
Right.
So for you to be doing that, how could you be most improved? Like I don't know. I don't think Desmond Bain should have got it.
No.
For sure.
No. Garland.
Garland, I
should have
believe,
got it.
was up
He
there.
should have got it, man.
Yeah, I'm
He shoulda got
not
it.
mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So listen, man, this is a hot topic.
Super hot.
Philadelphia 76ers, they've
Ooh,
been
man.
eliminated. You know, the Nets, they were swept, you know, by the Celtics in the first round. They have two key contributing players, man.
Right.
You got Kyrie Irving, you got James Harden,
Yep.
and we need to know if these guys are going to get the max. You know, James Harden looked like a shell of himself.
Right.
He did not look right
No.
at all.
Could it be the hamstring, or could it be like
what
age?
kind of hamstring? I just think that he's just not the guy that he used to be. He can't explode like he once, you know, past guys.
I think you got to put basketball as a priority now.
But remember, his thing has always been going to the strip club.
Going to the strip club,
and doing his thing.
studio sessions
Yeah.
till 7 in the morning,
Exactly.
bleaching, and then bleaching the night, not sleeping, and then going to practice,
yeah.
right?
So that's always been his thing.
I think it's catching up to him.
It's catching up to him. He's 32 right now.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be 33 in the fall. And does Philly give him the max?
I hope not. I hope Harden looks in the mirror and stop being a little selfish in regards to, okay, I'm not gonna take the max. I'm gonna take something close to the max, but it's gonna give Philly enough wiggle room,
Flexible to do something else.
enough flexibility to
Yeah.
get more pieces to complement him and Embiid.
Because they need some
Right.
other pieces. They got to get off that contract of Tobias
Because
Harris.
last I heard, Maury said Doc ain't getting fired.
Right.
Supposedly, Doc
No,
ain't
that-
getting.
so I
Doc
heard,
ain't- they're
no.
gonna run it back.
I heard the same news.
You know what I mean? They're gonna run it back with those two superstars, and they just gotta build around it. And Harden, you're gonna have to free up some money to make that happen.
Yeah, I just don't see him getting a max, man. He's not the same player as he used to be.
Right.
He's not even making shots. James Harden, who couldn't play defense, we all allowed that because he was making shots.
Right.
He could score with the best of them.
Right.
Now he can't really score, so it's like, what are we doing here? You know what I mean?
I think everybody, even the most commonest fan, if that's even a commonest, if that's even a word, they know when Harden goes through the legs twice and step back.
Yeah.
When he goes through in the leg twice, they know the step back is
It's
coming,
coming.
right? So everybody knows what you're gonna do, and if you're not hitting that shot now, and you're
what's the
turning
point?
over the ball like so effortlessly, it's tough.
point? What's
It's
the
tough.
point?
What's the point? And then your boy Kyrie.
Kyrie,
Oh, man.
to me, I would do what Stephen Smith said, and I would pay him year by year.
Stephen A. Smith, you're right with
know,
that one. Even though you've been on Kyrie hard.
Yeah, I don't agree with Stephen A. Smith on a lot of things that he says, but you know, Kyrie has a lot of things outside of basketball that he wants to do.
Right.
And that's okay. But, you know, the team is the team, and the team has to do what they have to do.
They got to do what they got to
What's
do.
best for
Exactly.
the team.
Exactly.
So I'm not mad at it. Maybe they need to put something in his contract where if he misses games, he just doesn't get paid.
I think that's it. You nailed it on the head, Iggs. I think it's going to have to be structured in the contract
Yeah.
that you got to play a certain amount of games in order to get
if it's
your
just not,
dollars.
if it's not health related, where
Yeah,
he's
and
hurt,
your excuses for
Yeah.
missing games.
Yeah.
It's no more going out for your sister's party.
No.
I mean the pandemic was the pandemic. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but
So
still.
be it. But that sister party thing,
No.
that was tough. And look at it, like even Nike's thinking of not renewing
Yeah,
his
they're thinking
contract
of not
with his
resign-
signature shoe.
Yeah.
And
But I
Kyrie messed up when he made fun of a shoe that came out.
Yes.
And he said, like, I had no say on this shoe.
Yep.
This shoe is whack, blah, blah, blah. I think now that line, that statement is going to come bite him in the butt.
Yeah, you might be right, man. Nike doesn't seem too happy with him.
Right.
With
And that's
that shoe.
Nike, man.
Yeah. So I don't think Kyrie's too concerned about that. He made a lot of money in his
did.
life, man.
But I still feel like he has a lot more in the tank.
He does, and that's the difference between him and James Harden, I
Right.
believe. I just think James Harden ain't got it anymore.
Right.
You know, I think it's more Kyrie has a lot left in the tank. He just turned 30.
Right. He's still in his prime,
He
man.
needs to play, though, and play with the team and play every day.
Bottom line.
You know,
Ooh,
and
man.
be with the team.
Oh, man. Chevy Brown moving
You know.
like Kyrie right now. Sorry, my bad. Oh, my gosh. Chevy
Listen,
Brown.
man, guys, again, we are live. We are live.
live, man.
We are live on location, man, at the 5-Star League, the championship. It is crazy right now. It is crazy.
It is nuts. It is
you
nuts.
know what I mean?
man.
5-Star is going nuts right now.
Yes, sir.
I wish
Yes,
everybody
sir.
could be here,
If you
man,
guys
to
could
see
be
what's
here,
going on right
real
now.
talk, man. This is
But,
the culture, man.
yo,
This is the six.
the
Basketball
vibe,
is
man.
live in the six right now,
Listen,
man.
it is live. But, yo, shout out to Juevol Myles, man,
Yeah.
for this league. It is amazing, man. But listen, Raptors,
Woo.
our Toronto Raptors.
Yes.
You know, they were knocked out first round. I give them credit, man. You know, they made it to the second round. They were beat by the Philadelphia 76ers. What does the Raptors do in the offseason to improve? What do we got to do?
Well, we need a center.
Yes.
I think that's the priority.
Yes.
And I know you're not very high on OG, and
No.
you know I'm very high on him. But I think him and Gary Trent are going to have to be a piece. Like if Gobert is on that list of centers,
Right.
you know what I mean? I think in a Raptor system, Gobert can do his damn thing.
Yo, I'm thinking that we should get rid of OG,
I don't want to.
Freddie.
And Freddie?
Yes. It's time for Freddie to go, man. It's time for Freddie to go. We got to put that basketball in these young boys' hands, man. You know,
I know the league is going towards taller players. That's why maybe it's,
you know,
it's
Banton.
super, it's super hot to me.
Let's get Banton out
Let's
there,
get him
man.
in there, though. That's the young boy
Listen.
right there, man.
And I don't know, man. Freddie, he's been hurt a lot.
Yeah.
OG's
But
been
we
hurt a lot.
utilized him so much. We used the heck out of him. So I think hopefully he can take a lesser role. Because I
Right.
know he's asking for an extension as well.
Yeah.
And if that's the reason why he's going to get traded, so be it. Because what he's asking for is, come on,
It's
come
way
on,
too
Freddie.
much.
Come on,
It's
Freddie.
way too much. It's
Come on,
way,
Freddie.
way
I
too
love
much.
you, Freddie, but man, come on.
You know what? I don't have to. I'm not sold on the Rudy Gobert move. I don't think it's gonna happen. So I think we can try to get maybe Nerlens Noel, Andre Drummond. Those
Yeah.
guys are looking for money.
Right.
So if you throw them a little bag or a 2-year bag, I think we can get them. A Desmond Bain.
Will they be serviceable, though?
Yeah.
Noel, I can see Drummond.
Not
I
so
see
much
his
on the
potential,
defensive
but
end.
I'm like, dang, man.
Okay, what about Marcus Cousins?
That would be dope.
Not as great on the defensive end,
Right.
but I think he showed me something that he still has some game left in the tank.
Yes, he can definitely hold down the 5 position.
I would say get a couple of guys.
Get a couple of them.
Get him. Maybe see what we can do with JaVale McGee. Maybe.
Facto.
You know what I mean? Hassan Whiteside. Maybe.
Maybe.
We just need big bodies
Yes.
to be able to be there when we match up against guys like
Right.
Joel
Joel
Embiid.
Embiid.
We don't have any guys.
Joker and those
Yeah.
guys. No, I
we
know.
don't even have a body.
No, I agree 1,000%, man. But like I said, I believe in Masai. I believe in Webster.
I believe in Masai.
I know you guys are gonna do right by the Raptors.
They will.
So I can't wait. I can't wait to see what's popping this summer, man.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait. We got to improve our guys, get our guys better.
Yo, all
you
our
know?
guys. Delano, I'm watching for you, baby.
Yes,
I see you working
absolutely.
on your jumper, eh?
Let's get it. That's the most important thing I think he needs to work on is his jumper and get stronger.
Get some size, baby.
yes,
That's it.
yes. So we got 2 games, sevens, tomorrow.
Yeah.
We got the Celtics and the Bucks.
Yeah, game
and we got the
7.
Suns and we got the Mavs.
Yes.
Tell me your predictions, man, for the Celtics and Bucks. Who you got?
I'm going Phoenix and Bucks.
Phoenix and Bucks?
Phoenix and
I'm
Bucks.
not mad at you, man. I'm going Suns, and I think I'm leaning towards the Bucks. But one thing stood out close to me when I heard Stephen A. Smith say this during the week.
Yeah.
He said Boston lost 3 home games
Straight.
in this series.
I think 2.
I mean, sorry,
They
2.
lost 2.
Sorry, 2.
Right.
He lost 2. They lost 2 home games
Right.
in this series.
Right.
Are they gonna win? Are they gonna lose a third? That would be like the first time.
That would be the first time in Boston history for
Yes.
sure. For sure.
So that right there is making me think like these guys are focusing on that.
Right.
So I'm gonna switch my pick.
Gonna
You're
go
gonna go for the
Celtics?
Bucks. I'm gonna go for the
Gonna go
Celtics,
Celtics?
and I'm gonna go for the Suns.
Jaylen Brown, I could see him going off. I
You know-
can see it. I can visually see it.
Listen, man, I'm scared of Luka right now and the way they're
He's
defending
putting us
him.
on notice.
He is putting the world on notice, and when he said it's easier to score in the NBA,
He wasn't lying.
he was not lying.
Luka will make you duka in your pants.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live on location at Royal Crown for the 5-Star Championship League.
Yeah.
And we got the wonderful Keesa
Hoop
K
Queens, let's
in the
go.
building.
In the building.
She's in the building. She stopped by. This wonderful vibe. How you been, young lady?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You know, one day at a time. I'm doing
Yes.
good. The league's on its way, man. It's 4 weeks away.
Yes. I want to talk about this league.
Yeah.
You know, just give everybody an update, you know.
Yeah,
It's here, man.
Yeah. So basically, guys, it's at Ryerson University. Oh, actually, no, TMU now.
Okay.
TMU.
TMU, sorry.
Let's go.
Formerly known as Ryerson.
Yeah, TMU. Can I take this off?
Go ahead.
It's at TMU. It's going to be Sundays. Every Sunday, first game's at 2, second game's at 4. We're gonna have a lot of fun surprises, a lot of halftime shows, a lot of good things going on for the girls,
Yes.
honestly. And we actually just locked in Joey's. So Joey's is gonna actually be providing meals.
Them
Hey.
crispy mashes, boy.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
Cowboy
what you know
chicken
about those
sandwich.
crispy mashed potatoes over here, baby?
Yeah.
Joey's, I need some of that.
Yes.
Hey.
So the first week, the girls are actually getting meals. So right after the game, is gonna get fresh meals, and yeah.
That is
Nice.
dope. That is
Are they
dope.
gonna be like healthy meals, or
Yes.
they're gonna get that crispy mash?
Yeah. Crispy
Come
mash,
on,
some
man.
tofu.
You need that.
in
You
there.
need that for real.
Yeah.
Yo, so Keesa, you came by, you know, the 5-Star League.
Yeah,
How was the
it's
vibe
poppin',
in
man.
here?
It's
How was the
poppin'.
vibe?
Look at
Come on,
so many
man.
people in here. So
Yes.
many people of
Yes.
the community in here.
I love it.
Building each generation.
This is
All
an
of them
East
here.
Side, West Side, East
Oh, yeah.
End, West End
Yep,
type
for
of
sure.
collaboration right now. Man.
No, it's dope in
It's a
here. The
lovely
vibe's
vibe,
dope.
man.
The vibe's
It's feeling
dope.
like Finch right now. It has a Finch kind of vibe.
Oh my God.
We have that vibe out here. You know,
I
you guys
see
gotta,
it. I'm
you guys
feeling
gotta
it.
come out here more
I'm
often.
feeling it. I
No.
gotta come out here more.
We ain't gonna come out here more often, okay? Special occasion.
Yes.
Listen though, who you got though for this game? 5-Star? Going for crime mob.
5 star.
5-star?
5-star?
You better say that.
Shout out to the ball.
Yeah. Shout out to Bo.
My guy Christian Casimir. I went to school with him, so gotta
Yeah.
back him. And he's on the Hoop Queen
Oh
team.
man, Siobhan Brown. Siobhan Brown. Yo, that 3 Crown mob, they taking it, man. I'm sorry.
Let's go. I
man.
gotta go back.
Let's
I gotta go back. I
man.
gotta go back, guys. I gotta go back.
All right.
Welcome back. We're back. Hip Hop Hoops. We got a special guest with us, man.
Yo, this was an amazing game.
5-Star League
Yes.
Championship.
Who won
3
the game?
Crown mob,
3?
man. They
Go ahead.
smacked the
They won by like it wasn't a smack. They won by like 13.
Still.
Won by
They pulled
13.
away at the end still. You know what I mean? But we got a special guest with us, man. My
Yes.
brother, man. Repsup Vet, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's in the building. Reps
In
a
the
vet.
building, man. In the building, man. Doing a lot for the Six, obviously with his team. But the Junior Basketball Association,
Yes.
Legacy Basketball.
Legacy basketball.
Talk about it, man. Talk
Well,
about
we
it.
do junior basketball here at Royal Crown, me and Chester.
Yeah, shout out Chester, baby.
Shout out Chester,
Coach.
man. Coach Chess. You know what I'm saying? Royal Crown. Shout out Royal Crown. Chris.
Yes, sir.
the
Yes,
team,
sir.
The whole rest of the team. Denim, you know. And Nico. Shout out Nico.
Shout out
Shout out
Nick.
Nico, man.
Shout out
Nico
Nice.
for
You already
the-
know, Denim. You already know.
And we do the junior basketball right now from 4 to 9, 4-year-old to 9-year-olds.
Yeah.
And partnership obviously with Drake.
Yeah.
And started next month, we're doing the older kids, high level training.
Yeah.
And
So when you say older kids, is that going to be from, it's not 4 to 9,
school?
obviously.
no, it's gonna be from high school.
Oh, nice.
Not even high school. Sorry,
Middle school?
12. to high school.
12 to high school. Nice,
Yes.
nice.
And there's going to be a lot of big things coming in the future. I can't say right now.
Uh-oh.
But a lot of
Come back on and tell us, man.
yeah.
Come back on and tell us.
A lot of big things. You
So
guys,
I see Alex Johnson as one of the coaches helping with the
Alex,
Junior
Olu,
Basketball Association. Olu.
Olu's there.
Everything's somewhat in-house from the OVO and Repsup basketball team in the summer.
And Royal Crown.
And Royal Crown,
And Royal
obviously.
Crown.
And
Definitely,
Royal Crown.
definitely.
And Royal Crown. Shout out to
So
Royal
in the association, can you break down? So you guys just had the younger kids.
Younger kids
And
right
what
now.
was the age group of that?
The age group was 4 to 9.
4 to 9. Okay. And in that association, what happens? Take us through a whole day.
Well, the whole day is we do warm-ups. And from warm-ups, we do dribbling skills. From dribbling skills, we try to get into game action and teach them the basics of basketball.
Yeah.
The IQ.
You guys hear this? The basics. That's so important.
Definitely.
My God. Go on.
Definitely.
Teach them the rules, traveling,
Yes.
out of bounds, double dribbles.
Really
how to
starting
be,
at the
how to be
from
teammates.
foundation, man.
And the most important thing, we try to teach the kids to have fun.
Have
Definitely.
fun. There we
Definitely.
go.
There you
There
go.
we go.
To
So
have fun.
that ended. That just ended?
That just ended today.
Okay, what are the dates so people know exactly if they want to?
Saturday and Sundays. Saturdays 10:30 to 12. Sundays 10 o'clock to 12.
And how could they register?
They can register through junior basketball, and you can find that on the Instagram,
Okay.
or when we put out the flyers.
So
Okay.
we'll definitely put your IG handle out
Yep,
on our
absolutely.
platform. Let it be known.
Junior basketball.
This is so
Junior
important, man.
Basketball
I
Association.
love the fact that we're starting young.
You got to.
You know what I mean? I didn't start playing basketball till almost 14 years old.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Me too.
to see these guys starting at 5 years old and 9 years old, that's amazing.
And
I love
learning
it.
and learning from
that's key.
the greats.
Yes,
Yep.
that's
You
so
know what I'm
key.
saying? I mean,
Yep.
by the time they hit our age, like by the time they hit 14, they're gonna know so much of the game.
And just have the
It's gonna be
basics.
scary, man. It's
have
gonna be
the
scary.
basics.
Definitely.
I love the fact that he said the basics.
Yes.
That's so
Basics.
important, man.
It is.
We're around high school kids all the time, and they don't have the basics.
Exactly.
The basics. They're watching all this NBA and playing too much 2K and want to do Kyrie moves and shoot from Curry range.
Right.
But they ain't got the
They
basics.
ain't got the basics,
And we
man.
teach
It's-
everything. Three
Yeah.
throws, everything.
Good job.
I appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate
for doing
you,
that,
Repsup
man.
Vet.
That's big.
And I want to bring your sons when they come to older.
Oh,
to
you
help out
already
the other
know,
kids.
man. Okay.
I need that. I need that.
Kids leading kids.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? That's
Need
the
that.
platform that we're trying to
Need that.
provide over here.
Yes,
So,
sir.
yo, you want to talk a little bit about legacy
Legacy.
basketball?
Legacy basketball, we're going to be put on some big tournaments this summer.
Yes, you guys put down one already.
Put down one already, Jamal McGlure.
Yes.
And we're planning to put out 2 more, the Cheyenne Charles tournament.
Yes.
And the Mark Crispy tournament. And that would be a partnership with Chubbs,
Woo.
OVO Chubbs.
OVO Chubbs. Shout out OVO Chubbs.
Yeah.
Shout out Chubbs, man.
And
OG.
it's going to be big things.
Let's go,
Big
man.
things.
And when are these leagues going to happen? Are these tournaments?
Oh, the dates are not even ready yet. but
Okay.
The public
They're
will
coming.
know.
They're coming.
They're
Hey,
coming.
man.
They'll
Hey.
All
probably
right.
Reps up. Thank you for coming
Thanks,
through,
brother.
Vet.
Appreciate it, man.
And yo,
Listen, man,
and shout
keep-
out to the SBL.
SBL, you already
Yes,
know.
sir.
You already know. We got to get in there one day,
I
man.
know, right?
That's
I
the
know.
plan, man.
Yo,
We got to get
anytime.
in there.
We need a hip hop hoops team in there, man.
Come on,
Anytime,
man.
anytime you guys want this, I already told you, shot me out.
Yes.
Games on Monday. So
Yes.
Mondays.
Monday's a big game. ISO versus the boy.
Ooh.
You guys gotta come through.
You gotta win that game.
I'm gonna win that game. I'm gonna win that game.
Let's go, man.
I appreciate
All
you,
right,
brother.
appreciate
Love,
Appreciate
man.
you.
Love,
Love
man.
always,
Love
man.
always, bro.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yo, and that's it, man. We're Hip Hop Me Too, man. Follow us on all social media platforms. You know how it goes. Apple Podcast, Spotify. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on Spotify. It's part of the culture, man. We're Hip Hop Me Too.
Go. Let's
We
go.
out, man. Vet's in the building.